Where the bottom of the candle, not the wick.
And go up to where?
To the highest of the week.
Okay.
I'm just curious how many pips that is.
That's gonna be a lot.
All right. Let's close this office. Here we go. Turn this heat on real quick.
149.
God damn. Okay, thanks.
Can you
All right,
been
you good?
in a trade that long?
So here we go. I already know. I got some safety traders in here already. I bet. If you like this safety trade, put that one in. I like the safety trade. I guarantee you, somebody in here is gonna do all the trades. It just happens that way. They're gonna do all of them. They're gonna say, I like this signature trade here. I like this signature here. I like this one. I like this. Look at all that. See, here we go. There we go. Safety trade. I told you. I'm coming to everything. So that safety trade is pretty amazing. All right. So Kelly, what's up? So I gotta get back home. So yeah, that safety trade is very powerful. It's the easiest to identify, and I really like it. I like it a lot. But when you understand how the market makers move, you're gonna be like, man, you can take any of them. It ain't gonna matter. Matter of fact, I took a multi-session M trade the other day too. I forgot I did take another. I took a multi-session M trade. Got like 30 pips off of it. No, I gotta listen to that. It was a small pair. It was like maybe 15. So like most people, guys, just to be straight up, most people when they teach, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these guys, and this is no disrespect to anyone, a lot of these guys, man, they're not giving you stuff where you could really make money. You know, I've only seen a few. Okay, and every time I train with Dr. K, I made some money. So I know we got some people on her team in here. And every time I train with her, matter of fact, I took her money line training. I added her money line training to this and was killing it. I mean, was killing it. It just took my training to a whole nother level. So I suggest everybody do take that. If you on my team, I should require it, but I can't tell you how to spend your money. Yeah, definitely. So that's the safety trade. No indicators, no nothing on the chart. Nothing. Like nothing. No TDI, no MACD, nothing. I mean, just nothing. It's common sense. I'm showing you. I'm giving you the work. All right. It took me almost a year to figure this stuff out, man. Jeez. All right, here we go. And it cost me a lot of money. All right. New share. We done with the safety trade. I'm gonna do a brain dump at the end. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely go over the. I'm gonna go over TDI. Not today though. That's not today. Okay. That's not today. That's tomorrow. Okay. Indicators and trap patterns tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna be sick. I'm gonna turn the video on. I got you. All right. Yeah. Here we go. I'm going in and out. Let me see which microphone I'm using real quick. I need to use this microphone. I got it. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Okay, you can hear me fine. Cassandra, something wrong with y'all? Y'all got to get a new computer then. Everybody can hear me. It's your machine. All right, I like you though. You good with me. Okay, I like those people. I got it. So, all right, here we go. Where we at next? Keep me on track. All right, keep me on track. Somebody got to keep me on track. Slideshow. Slideshow again. Here we go. I'm coming. Here we go. Come on, Waller. Get it together. Oh! Now, we're going to work on this one, Doc. Here we go. Pause my share. No. Let's, new share right here. Let's see. Screen two. Screen two, good. Can you guys see the pattern? I mean, can you see the not the pattern? Can you see the PowerPoint? Y'all see the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now remember, one of these three is going to be your signature trade. That's what I'm telling you. All right. So we went over the safety trade. All right. So we don't trade Mondays. All right. We don't do that. We don't trade Asian session. We don't do that. Okay. You can, but there's a method to it. I'm not teaching that because I bet it's 89 people in here. 79 gonna ask questions. All right. So the key is here's your second signature trade setup. It's only 3 of them. That's it. All right. And everything else is about the interest and confirming it. Okay. So on the weekly cycle, there is another trade. That's called a multi-day trade or a multi-session trade. Okay. On the weekly cycle, there's a multi-day trade, and on the day cycle, it's a multi-session trade. It's the same stuff. I said, if you can nail this, you got it. All right. This is dangerous stuff. They don't want me teaching this. I got a lot of people telling me, don't teach this. Don't teach this stuff. You teaching too much. I got inboxes for that. So, okay. The people ain't gonna get it. I said they're gonna get it. They're gonna get how to trade. Okay, this is A to Z, baby. All right. So the multi-day trade and the multi-session trade is very similar. The dealer creates a higher low on a, let's say for example, on a Monday, right? Or during midweek reversal. And the dealer, the next day, the dealer comes back to that same low or high point without closing above or below that low or high. Sometimes that can happen. So I'm gonna scratch that out. It could be maybe one candlestick, and it don't stay there long. All right. So, and what the dealer does is the dealer may throw a candle wick above or below that higher low just to reverse off of that with a trap move. And that trap move is going to identify itself as a pattern such as a MWVA, half a Batman, or inverted half a Batman, which is also known as the outside structure, which we're going to go over that tomorrow. Okay? So the multi-session trade, I'm going to just mess with you. I'm about to mess with you. Okay. So the multi-session trade, the dealer creates a higher low on or during the Asian session or London session, typically the Asian session, and the next session, that London session, or the next session, the New York session, the dealer comes back to that same high or low point, okay, without closing below or above it. The dealer may throw a candle wick at it or consolidate at that area, but he do that just to reverse off of that point with a trap move. Like it's called a trap pattern, right? A trap pattern. Jamal, we're gonna go over those, okay? And it's gonna identify itself like an M, a W, a V, or A, or half a Batman inverted, or inverted half a Batman, which is an outside structure, okay? That's all he do. Same stuff, different day, baby. We got you. Somebody getting rich in December. I can guarantee you that. Okay, here we go. Same stuff, different day. Let me go back. Let's not slide. Let me go back. Okay, same stuff, different day. That's a multi-day trade. The multi-day trades will come in the form of an M or a W, right? They look like M's or W's, or they look like or they'll come in and they'll hit that same high or low spot. So I wrote some down. Not a lot of multi-day trades. When I look at the chart, there's not a lot of multi-day trades that happen, but it's good to recognize those. But I got some stuff for you that's gonna help you recognize that easy. Multi-day. Let's go to UCAD on the hour chart so I can show it to you. And I hope y'all getting something out of this, man. Hope y'all getting something out of this. All right, maybe I'll do this training again, or somebody bring me in time. Gotta have like 30 people or more though. Okay, so here we go. New share. Come on, Mike, where's the screen at? New share. All these screens and this screen 3. This is screen 3. Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna go to UCAD. right? UCAD. See my homegirl. All right, check this out. Multi-day trade. This one was a multi-day trade, but it had a midweek reversal in it. Okay. So forget Monday, Tuesday, but I want to show you this because it's not many examples I can find on it. Okay. All right. This technically was a safety trade coming out of Monday, technically over here, right? Didn't break this low. We got that, right? We rolled that all the way up. We killed it on Tuesday, right? We got it. All right. But on Wednesday, you kind of wanted to see where the market was going, right? So the market makers, it did something kind of crazy, right? They did kind of 3 days of rise. They started it on right here Friday, but they did something really crazy. It looks throughout the week, it only looked like 2 days. That's fine too. Looked like 2 days. That's fine too. So it's technically 2 to 3 days of rise. All right. And looks like you had a midweek reversal coming in right off of here. But a multi-day trade is this, where the dealer comes back, which turns into a safety eventually. But the dealer comes back and during the Asian session, and he'll repeat this high of the previous day. All he did was repeat it this high. And when he did that because it was volume up here of pending orders, maybe some stop losses up here where he wanted to kind of throw these wicks up here. And he knew he wanted to hang out in these areas, right, for a while. I'm about to say something that's going to mess you up in a second, so pay attention, okay? I see something. And when he did that, he reversed off of that for how many days? 1 day, 2 days. So kind of left Friday in consolidation. So Monday is the expectation that it's going to drop again because it needs to drop for 3 days, okay? And then Tuesday, we can look for a safety or a multi-session or a stop hunt trade, okay? But let me say this really quick, because I'm just going to mess you up. Candlestick patterns don't matter, okay? They're like 80% important to the retail traders. They're like 80%, okay? They don't really matter that much. Candlestick patterns, I'm talking about you look for hammers, inverted hammers, dojis, engulfing candles, marzaboos, whatever you want to call it, 3 hanging man, you guys are trading that, that's crap, okay? That's crap. I'm going to say that. That's crap. They only matter, there's an exception to the rule. They only matter in certain zones. At the top of the chart and the bottom of the chart. That's it. Do you need to go study 1,000 of them? No. You only need to know a few. Okay? If the dealer throw this ugly doji candle right here, you got hammer candles, you got spinning tops, evening stars in this area, they do that to hold on to volume to get you to to accumulate more traders. It's just it's not that they're getting tired. The market's at indecision. That's crap. They can pump money and dump money into the market whenever they want to. Okay? So that's crap. Don't go studying that crap. Okay? I'm telling you, that's retail trader stuff. All right? We don't trade like that. But what they do, they use these candlestick patterns, these reversal candlestick patterns. That's what they're known for because they do reverse in certain zones, and that's at the top of the chart and the bottom of the chart. Okay? In the middle of the zone, they're fake outs. Typically, 90% of the time, okay? So that's my 90% analysis. That hasn't been proven, but I'm telling you, they're fake outs in the middle of the chart, okay? But at the top of the chart and the bottom of the chart, and at the high of the day, low of the day is reversal territory, okay? That's where it's at, all right? It only matters in reversal territory. Reversal territory is the end of one trend and the beginning of another, okay? Simple as that. So if they say the trend is your friend, that's because you got in it at the right direction. Okay. So the dealer, what he did was he hung out up here, right? He needed more traders to go long. So he said, okay, I'm gonna show indecision in the market. Indecision just kind of they're hanging out to accumulate more traders because they know that these people that's long here, they're thinking at this point. They're thinking, right? They're thinking, should I get back in? Of course, I should get back in, right? So, what they did was they hung out up here and they gave you another engulfing candlestick to say, you want long? We'll show you long. Gotcha. Matter of fact, we'll even come back to this previous high that you had, right? Previous day high. At one point, this thing was green. This red candle right here was green. And guess what happened? They reversed right off that. You thinking long? You see this move here? Oh my God, we're missing the move. Man, you better not take that move. You didn't miss nothing. You get in on the opposite direction. If they're thinking long, if they're showing you long, they're going short. Right? Watch the birdie, watch the birdie, watch the birdie. Here comes the needle right in the rear end. That's how it works. Not my rules. Watch the birdie. Here comes the needle right in the rear end. That's what happened. They got stuck. Okay? That's a multi-day trade where it comes back to repeat the high or the low the previous day, and they use a candlestick pattern to reverse off of it. That's it. As simple as that. All right? Let me show you a multi-session trade. All right? Multi-session trade. It's the same thing. Multi-session. Let's see if I can find one real quick that we see. We said there was a multi-day. A multi-session was on CHFJPY on Tuesday. Okay? CHFJPY. Oh, on Tuesday. What was that multi-session on Tuesday? What day was that? I think that was the 9th. Okay. Let's look at, here's a Wednesday. I'm doing this freehand right here, okay? So you can see it as I see it. I can go back and point this stuff out on the chart all day long. Because guess what? You're going to have to do that, okay? The dealer, remember the rules for a multi-session trade or multi-day trade. The dealer, let's look at Wednesday right here. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna maximize this. Let's look at Wednesday on a 15-minute chart. Most of my entries are on 15 minutes. So let's look at the previous Wednesday on a 15-minute, okay? So you can see it clear, okay? The dealer does, this was Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, multi-session trade. That was this Wednesday. Here we go. This is a multi-session trade. Okay? The dealer comes close. It creates a high in the Asian session on this Wednesday right here. You see this high? Let me maximize this. This is Wednesday the 14th. So let me go to Wednesday the 14th. Okay? Show you something. So you can see this. Got people with bad eyes on here, and I got them too. So here we go. So the dealer, this is why we don't trade just Asian session stuff, right? The dealer comes in the Asian session, right? He creates the initial high of the day, the Asian session, okay? And what he'll do is he came right back to it, London. He came to it a few times. He came to it right here. He came close to it right here, and then he came to it about right here in this Brinks box. Maybe, remember I said he could throw a wick past it, right? So when this happens, and he comes back to that level of this session, but he never breaks it, you need to look for a reversal pattern or reversal candlesticks, okay? There's reversal patterns and there's reversal candlesticks. Right? Because now this is a multi-session trade because you came back to this level. And if I had put it looks like an M. Remember I said it can present itself as an M, a W, a V, a A. It kind of looks like one leg of an M, second leg of an M. We normally get on the second legs of these trades. And then you have a doji candle hanging out right at here. And I said, where did I say that these candlesticks matter? At the high of the day, the low of the day, top of the chart, bottom of the chart. So you got to ask yourself, is this it's a doji candle hanging out at the high of the day here? And it kind of looks like it almost created a new high just with this wick, but it threw some spikes up here. This was a reversal. Lights out, Brinks trade. Lights out, lights out, lights out for a sale. Lights out, okay? That's no indicators on the screen. I still haven't got to indicators, which is going to get crazy, right? Just to confirm your stuff. When we get to this TDI, it's sick, okay? Lights out. That's a multi-session trade. Okay? It's a multi-session trade. All right? The dealer, here's another one. The dealer, what he did again, I mean, look at it. He's got a multi-session. I'm showing you can trade both ways on multi-session. All right? The dealer did this, right? You thought this candle was red all down here. Okay? I'm going to show you something. Then it went green. Okay? It opened here, closed here. Okay? The dealer did some crazy New York session on the Brinks trade here, right? So the dealer, he never broke New York session. He never broke the London sessions low. He just threw wicks past it. That's all he did was threw wicks past it. That's not technically breaking it. This is London. This is all London session. He just, remember I said he can throw a wick past it, right? He throws spike candles past this thing, spikes to the downside, it's lights out. This looks like a W here. When you see candlestick patterns and you see the TDI, you're gonna say, oh my God, this is nuts. No indicators on the screen yet, okay? None. We call these railroad tracks because they look like the long lines of a railroad track. But he gives you a hammer here, a fake out hammer, right here. Okay, I'm saying it was gonna shift down. Fake out hammer. You need a hammer like here. You saw this coming. So he never broke London's low. He just kind of threw wicks at it. That's a multi-session trade. Everybody get that? And I hope y'all getting that. Okay? Same thing here. Another, they come close to it, but they don't break it. Like they come very, very close. It's similar to a 22 trade. Like a lot of people, they don't really look at the multi-session LMW. They call it a 22, right? But he came right at it and threw a wick. I mean, right there. It's like a semi-quasi 22, but right there. Remember, this stuff is London. This gray area until it started hitting this box is London, right? Came right at it. You got two trades in here. Two. Matter of fact, you got one this way, you got one that way. All right? One this way, one that way. With a freaking Brinks. Wow. 3 trades in here. Crazy. 3, actually. So that's a multi-session trade. Oh, it's only broken if the candlestick forms. Yeah, if the candlestick closes below it and stays below it for more than 45 minutes, typically it's broke. But I'll get into that later. That's just it's part of the brain dump. Okay? Simple as that. We doing good on time. Man, our time that good. Okay? That's it. Now, let's get into this real sauce. Every swing trader on here, get excited. I want all to play some music. I want every swing trader in the building to stand up in your house, do something, because you're going to love me. You're going to love me on this one, right? Oh, my God. All right, here's the next one. Most of the traders, remember what I said, most of the traders in here are going to be 2 types of traders. Even though there's 3 trades that the dealer uses, right? Their signature trade is going to either be the multi-day, multi-session trade, which is one trade, really, or you're going to be the safety trade, or you're going to be this type of trader. You're going to be a peak formation trader. Peak formation trader. I'm about to go nuts on this one. This is probably who in my private Telegram group. It's not private. It's open to the public. Impact Trading. So if you want to join it, you can. It's completely open. So in our private Telegram group, we had the first day I taught this in my private Telegram group, my own Telegram group. These guys caught major pips off of it. My boy Ray caught Ray's on here today. He caught major pips because he's on my team. Get ready to show you this. This is major. I gotta take off my hoodie on this one. Get ready to sweat. There we gotta turn that heater off. Okay, this is major. Major sauce alert here. All right, we're gonna go a little bit over, but it's good. All right, here we go. Let me share this screen. God, this is gonna be good. I'm wide awake. Come on, screen. All right, here we go. Share screen 2. Screen 2, here we go. All right. How we do this? PowerPoint. PowerPoint. Here we go. Get your notepads out. This is important. All right. And then after this, I'm going to do a brain dump, and then we're done. Okay? Right on time. Right on freaking time. All right. The weekly cycle peak formation trade. This is called a PF trade. Peak formation or AFP trade, away from peak. All right? Away from peak, peak formation, same thing. Oh, y'all about to go nuts. All right. I don't even think I typed this right on here. I got to reread it. I'm going to reread it just to make sure I say everything on it because I really want to hang my hat over here. All right. The two people jumped off here. That's crazy. The dealer creates a extreme low or high outside of the Asian session, which is the first 8 hours of the week. I'm talking about just the week. If the peak formation comes in on that Tuesday, remember what I said. If that peak formation come in on that Tuesday, okay, breaking the previous day's low or high, and it's significantly low, 25, 50 pips, somewhere around there, right? It becomes the lowest point on the chart. And it breaks that low of the previous day on that, let's say on that Monday. But that trade came in on Tuesday or during the midweek reversal. Then you can trade the opposite direction. This is how you swing, baby. Get your swings out. You can trade the opposite direction for 2 days. Because if it comes in on a Wednesday, you can trade Thursday and Friday the opposite direction. If it comes in on a Tuesday, you can trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because Friday's going to end the day of consolidation, especially if it comes in Tuesday morning. So you can trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the opposite direction. And you get major pips off of that. Major pips. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's your swing. That's easy money. Remember what I told you in the beginning? I said, listen, the dealer moves one direction 3 days, and to make it valid, he got to break it. He got, like, if he's going down, he got to go down that second day and that third day too. If he doesn't break that previous day lower high, that's not a valid move that direction. All right, that's how I stayed that trade the other day. Right. So remember what I said. Here we go. The dealer creates an extreme high or low outside of the Asian session at the beginning of the week, which is the first 8 hours of the week. If the peak formation comes in on that Tuesday, breaking the previous day low, which is that Mondays, or during a midweek reversal, then the dealer will just reverse off of that with a trap move, identifying itself as a pattern such as an M, V, W, A, or a half a bat man pattern, or inverted, which is also known as the outside structure. We're going to go over that. Don't worry about that. That's tomorrow. Okay? Now, for the day, it's the same thing. So the dealer creates an extreme lower high outside of the Asian session. Stop hunt boxes, number one. Extended stop hunts. We'll go over that. Extreme lower high outside of the Asian session, which is the first 8 hours of the day, not the week. So if the peak formation comes in on a Tuesday, I typed that on. So if the peak formation, if the peak formation comes in on that session, let's say that Asian session, all right, or the London session, then you can trade the opposite direction for the next 2 to 5 days off of that, or 2 to 5 levels if it's intraday. But we're not talking about levels today. This is where the swing trade takes place for the week. At that point, you're looking for a safety trade within the same day or a multi-session trade within the same day. The dealer will just reverse off that peak with the trap move identifying itself as a pattern such as an M, V, W, or A, or half a Batman or inverted, which is also known as the outside structure. I got to show you on the charts. You got to see this. You got to see this. I wish Dr. K was on here. Wish he did not miss this part, because this is, for all swingers on here, this is probably one of the best trades you could possibly make. All right, outside of the safety. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag in a minute, because I'm gonna get y'all excited. So my homegirl said that there was a peak formation trade on the 1 hour chart with a midweek reversal on GU. So let's see. Let me see where that's at. If you're trading with a midweek reversal, okay. Here we go. That was GU. She was right. Okay. All right. I want to catch one. I'm not gonna go to that example yet because I want to catch one. I want to catch one on a Tuesday because I need to show you this. I got to show you this on a Tuesday. Oh God, that's the safety. I want to show you this. I got one. All right, hold on. Oh, I already have one. Sorry, I already have one. We did one earlier. All right, we did one earlier. This one I call all the money on. Okay, here we go. Check this out. The peak formation trade came in. You said what? I'm sharing my screen. Can you see it?
We see the chart, not your screen.
Oh, hold on. My bad. All right, here we go. The peak formation trade came in on a Tuesday. A peak formation trade can also identify itself as aggressive candle behavior, like spike candles, things like that, where throw very long wicks, creating a new peak. Okay, they could form like that. So one of the reasons why I took this trade the other day, and I probably could have just wrote it out until like Monday, to be honest, but I don't believe in holding trades over the weekend. Okay, so but I saw a peak high formation here on this chart, right? I saw it on this chart, on this 1 hour chart, and I knew it could pull away for the next 2 to 5 days. Now look, you saw this, right? Let's say you saw this on Tuesday. This is what it looks like. You caught it on Tuesday, and you caught it somewhere on Tuesday here, right? Let's say you missed this, you missed this, you missed the London, But in New York, you caught it as a safety because it was an intraday safety trade because it didn't break this previous high. So it was an intraday safety, to be honest. But on the weekly cycle, it was a peak formation. Did I just hear something upstairs? So go check on base. So on the weekly cycle, what happened was this thing created a new high from Monday with this wick here. And if you break it down to like the 30-minute, watch the same trade. It's a new high right here. See that new high come in? It broke Monday's high. If I look at the 15 minutes, I can see it a little bit better. Yeah. And through another wick right here. That's fine. Still broke Monday's high, right? So a new high came in at the beginning of the week, which was a peak formation. Not the best one, but it was one for sure, right? And then the dealer, he reversed off of this thing. What did he throw in the Brinks box? Remember what I told you? The Brinks trade. It's a special trade that happens, okay? When the dealer, you identify the weekly cycle pattern, right? When the dealer comes in, he creates a new high, and then at 3:45, he ends on a hammer, right? He didn't end on a hammer at 3:45. They moved early. He created a new high and put a hammer in there and pulled away from it. So they can do that anywhere in this box. Lights out. This is one of the most powerful trades you could make. Here, if you caught it London session, you're good money. Right? You had a safety trade. You got all this. When you start identifying this stuff, you say, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. I know I got a peak formation here with a hammer. I missed the Brinks trade, right? But you come back New York, all right, you seen that the market was moving down. It never broke this previous day high, and it pulled away from it greater than, I like to say about 50 pips or more. You know, it pulled away from it about 70 pips here. Pulled away from it 70 pips. We know it ain't going back up here. And New York session, guess what happened? It threw you a doji or threw you the spinning top or evening star, morning star, whatever you call it. Threw you a spinning top, reversal candlestick, lights out. It's over with.
EU.
Right? Oh, here's a tip. You're going to find most of your New York trades in this box here, in this red box. If you don't set up in the red box, it's over with. Get out the trade, right? Simple as that. Lights out. If you caught it as a Brinks, as a quarter wood or railroad tracks, here's what it is. You would have a little drawdown. But technically, it was lights out right on here. There's no indicators on this screen yet, by the way. This is a very powerful trade. Let me show you another. Y'all think it's a game. Okay, 1 hour chart, AUD, CAD on Wednesday. Let's go back. As I said, you can catch it as a midweek reversal. 1 hour chart, AUD, CAD on a Wednesday. My homegirl put that up. 1 hour chart. What you talking about? That was a peak formation. Don't have the day on the intraday EU. Oh, here we go. Right here. I see where she came in at, right? The dealer, guess what he did off of this? Peak formation low with a midweek 1, 2, 3. No, this is going down. That ain't right. It's still going down. 1, 2, 3. You gotta break this low. That ain't right. Sorry. Wrote that down wrong, guys. Let me find another. It's easy money. Let me just find it. What trade is this? This came in on a Friday. This came in on a Monday. Peak formation. I like it on Tuesdays, man. Peak formation low come in on Tuesday. It's lights out. I got friends who look for nothing but peak formation lows on Tuesdays. That's it. Oh my God. Here we go. Money, baby. AUDJPY. Did I say that? Was that AJ? AJ, let's go. Here we go. Man, you guys get ready to get the sauce. Look, AUDJPY, not over here. Actually did it here too, but that's not the move. AUDJPY on this Tuesday. Okay, this Tuesday starting on the 13th. Watch my screen. Okay, on the 13th. Boy, this trade is so powerful. I still got I can feel the energy. I got safety traders in here. Okay. Peak formation low came in on a freaking Monday. On a Tuesday. After look at the chart. Just look at the chart. Look at the chart. How many days a day did I tell you to analyze? I said analyze the last 2 to 5 days a day, 3 to 5 days. That's it, right? Look at the common sense. From Tuesday, if I came in looking at the chart on Tuesday, what's the previous 5 days a day? Monday, Friday, Thursday. Thursday, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. It started dropping Thursday. Started dropping. I got a Friday drop. I got a Monday drop. I got a Thursday drop, Friday drop, Monday drop. Like half the day on Thursday, almost half the day on Thursday, right? Then I got an all day Friday, all day Monday drop, and then right in Tuesday session to probably make up for the small drop in Thursday. This is my analysis, right? It comes in on Tuesday and it creates a new peak formation. What are the rules for a peak formation low? It has to break the freaking previous day low or high. That's a peak formation trade, right? And guess what? It did. It blew it out the water, right? By how many pips? Let me just validate it. I know it's at least 50, the initial low from the Asian session. Definitely that. This is AJ. So it broke it by previous day low. That's the open. It broke it by 29 pips. That's fine. But it broke it nevertheless. It's still a peak formation. Looks like it, right? I bet the TDI on here was oversold. Oversold. So anyways, here we go. Peak formation low sets in. How many days can you trade the opposite way? Please, anybody. Comes in on a Tuesday. How many days of rise are you going to have? Anybody. It's open at this point.
2 to 3.
Goddamn right. You see this trade, okay, I'm going to mess with you. If you see this peak formation low set in on the Asian session, what type of trade you looking for? Just to validate this peak formation low, London session or New York session. What type of trade you looking for?
Safety.
You got that right. Yes. You looking for the safety on here? Yes. Oh, I caught the safety trade here, Rose, and then it pulled back. So what? I know it didn't break this low, baby. Let's go. Oh, I got a little drawdown. I don't care about your drawdown. 60 pips. You were up 60 pips. You were up 60 pips from this point because you caught the safety. Let's say you got a crappy entry, that's still a crappy entry. So you were up 60 pips. No, you were up 19 pips before you went into drawdown. Right at about you drew down 17 pips at a crappy entry. Right, I'm giving you worst case scenario. You drew down. You got to draw down to 17 pips. Right, 17 and a half. By the end of the day, you were negative 6 pips, and you were trying to figure out, should I change it over to the next session? Yes, and yes. You were up 36 pips in Asia, It went back down in the London session. You were still up. You were down 28 pips. I don't know what the dealer's gonna do. I'm down 27 pips. Is it gonna go down? No, it's not going down. He created a peak formation low, and he still didn't break it. Lights out. New York session. The end of New York. Almost the end of New York. He started to rise the next day. I'm holding on to it. This is a swing all day long. We're up 79 pips because I got how many days of rise out of this thing? It started to rise. Got another day. 1, 2. Let's go. We're up. We're up. We're up and we're out. 1 day of rise. Finally 2. It made a big move here. These numbers in these Asian boxes mean something. In the Asian boxes, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, we don't trade all of it. We don't trade certain trades if it's over so many pips. Like when you see this blue box here, we'll get into this tomorrow. When you get this blue box here and you see that this thing is blown out, when I say blown out, it's like 57 pips or higher, right? Then most of the time that day is gonna be in chop. The rest of the day is gonna chop. Like the rest of the day is gonna chop up. Okay? It's gonna chop. Right? It's gonna chop the rest of the day. The whole matter of fact, pretty much the most of the day. See how that chopped up? Because the dealer has made his move for that day. For the whole day, the market makers. All right? That's how that works. Okay? This is a peak formation low, again, in multi-session. Multi-session peak formation low. When the dealer breaks the previous session's low and go into the stop hunt box, then you're looking for your areas to buy or sell. See how that works? And you can ride that up 2 to 3 levels, right? You ride it from one session to the next, typically, right? So he broke that Asia, and then he created a V here. He broke it London, so we don't trade this crap here. We trade this move up. He went down. If he's shifting down, I'm looking for up with confirmation. Just a spinning top candle here. Remember, candlestick patterns and trap candlestick patterns only matter at where? The bottom of the screen, the top of the screen, the high of the day, the low of the day. That's it. That's it. Or high of the session, low of the session. That's it. Okay? He did that. Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Then you have a safety trade here because it didn't break the day's high. See how it pulled back? Safety trade here. Peak formation here. Because it didn't break this. I hope y'all getting this. Okay. All right, now, Tim said he can't sleep. Okay. Tim said he can't sleep. All right. Tim, you're not going to be able to sleep. I hope none of y'all can sleep. All right? Yes, I do. I hope you sleep so you can get back tomorrow and train. Okay? The session is technically over. Okay? Now, here we go. Brain dump. Real quick, and I'll get into some questions and answers. Okay? I'm just going to brain dump. So I may say some things that I've brain dumped already, but I may say some things that you may like. So just take notes. Just let me talk for a second. Okay? So I'm going to talk about, I wrote just some things down. I'm going to talk for a second. Just for a quick second. Hopefully I got my notes. Let me see. Oh, I got my notepad. I'm just going to brain dump. Okay? No indicators on the screen. None. Except a high and low. And that's it. None. I'm trying to get you juiced. Add Dr. K money line to this and see how much sauce you get. Okay? So, number one, just a kind of quick review. Three trades. Now I'm gonna open it up. 3 trades review. You can type it in. You have the multi-day, you have the multi. What do you have? I forgot. You got the safety trades, the peak formation trades, and the multi-day trades. Right? That's on the weekly cycle. Intraday cycle, you have the safety trade, intraday, multi-session trade, and then you have a peak formation. Same thing, right? Okay, so we got that. The blue boxes on the screen, we know if we're looking at the charts, the blue boxes is the Asian session. The red box is the New York session. The small box outside of the Asian session is the Brinks trade for London. The multicolored box heading into New York session is the New York Brinks trade, okay? we look for those bring trades at about 3:45 a.m. Okay, New York time for the London session. Okay, repeat that, please. Bring trade. We look for 3:45 a.m. That's based off Eastern Standard Time for the London session. 9:45 a.m. New York session. We'll get into the brinks. I'm telling you, we're gonna kill the brinks. All right, because I got there's rules to that. Man, how many of y'all probably can trade up? I'm not gonna lie. 80% of people have been trading for a while on here, all right? So they can probably take what they know already, just off that safety and that peak formation and the other one, okay? They can go right now and say, I'm done with the training. I promise you. Because they already know how to enter in trades. I'm just being straight up. Okay, repeat the color code. Okay, I got you. They already know how to enter in trades. They already use moving averages, TI, MACDs for all that other stuff, right? They already use that for confirmation. For entries. They already read candlestick patterns. This is enough to make you seven figures. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is. Okay? We gonna kill it? Yeah, we are. So, but here we go. All right, so the blue boxes is the Asian session. Right? The Asian session. All right? This blue box is the Asian session. This box is the Brinks trade box, which is right outside the Asian section. All right, for the London. The gray boxes are the shadow boxes, which are stop hunt boxes where the dealer likes to. Now I ain't going over EMAs today, but I will. But the shadow boxes are the stop hunt boxes where the dealer likes to stop you out between 25 to 50 pips. All right, from the high and low of the Asian session. And the multicolored box is the Brinks New York, and the solid red box is the New York box. Okay? Yeah. All right. So we got that. Brain dump. So let me just make sure I got everything. Peak formation rules for safety. All right, here we go. All right. So with trading, everything is about patience. Like we wait for the right setups. Like I will literally, when I show you some stuff on my chart, when I show you how I got my computer screen set up, when we go over that tomorrow, I may do it tonight. I may post a video on how to. I'm gonna do it. The purple box is the multicolor box, Jamal. So when we go to how to set the computers up, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts when we set up when I post a video on how to set your templates up. All right, it's gonna be nuts. Second thing is everything is about patience. So I hope you guys don't trade Asian session. I hope you guys don't trade on Mondays. Okay. So if you don't already know M's, V's, W's, A's, we're gonna go over it tomorrow. And if you don't already know some of the reversal candlestick patterns, I'm going to show you what they are. All right. And my suggestion is this. This is. I meant to say something, but I forgot it. So my brain dump is over. So if you have a question, you can ask. But hold on 1 second. I'm going to say this. The assignment for tomorrow, and I'm going to be honest with you. I want y'all to do this because I'm going to be watching every freaking assignment. Every single chart you post, I'm going to watch it. Okay. I need you to everybody I need you to send me I need you to tag me, just don't DM me because I don't want my DMs going crazy. Tag me like in the chat what your signature trade is. Mind to go up over backup orders. Yeah, I'm going backup orders today. That's nothing. So so put your signature trade in the Telegram group, and we're gonna build off of that. Because by now you should kind of have an idea of what you want your signature trade to be. Because everything I'm going over tomorrow is based off is just you add it to your signature trade. Because the idea of the market makers is the idea of trading the market makers way and to beat them is to trade in line with them. When a candlestick closes, they lose. It's basically showing you a footprint of where the dealer has actually been. The move is, it's just showing you that. So we're literally stalking the dealer. We're stalking the dealer at this point. Okay? But we want to know where you've been. It's like we trapping, we hunting animals. I don't hunt animals, so you animal act. No, I'm just saying. It's like we're hunting. Okay? So we're hunting down the dealer to see where he's been. If we can find out where he's been, we know where he's going. Because the dealer, if I was to say this, he does say he does get tired. Okay, I said in the beginning that he don't. He gets tired of moving one direction. Okay, he gets tired of moving one direction, and then he reverses off of that. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Okay. So the signature trade, James Brown, the signature trade is the trade that you're going to develop. And the basics of your signature trade is going to start. The foundation of your signature trade is going to be either all three of these, which is not MSW, which is going to be the multi-day, multi-session trades, or the peak formation trades, or the safety trades. It starts with that. A signature trade is one particular trade. It's your go-to no matter what. And if it meets all the rules, you execute on that. That's a signature trade. Like I trade one of my signature trades. I may teach on it. I am going to teach on it because I said I was. It's called a strike zone trade, and I'll teach on that tomorrow. In that strike zone, there's a number of confluence because I intraday trade. I can trade both ways in strike zones. Okay, just how it works. I can trade multi-sessions in strike zone. It's crazy. But a signature trade is a trade that you know what to look for. You know what to look for. One out of these three trades that I presented tonight, one of them will be your signature. It will be the foundation of your signature. And I promise you, it's 88 people in this chat. I need about 88 answers. I hate not to move forward because 88 people didn't do this. Okay? So please put this in here. So everybody tell me what it is. Tell me what your signature trade is going to be. What's going to be the foundation of it. Some of you guys may have all three. Some of you guys may just have two. I gave you enough to read the market. Okay, don't put in this chat, Christy. Put in the Telegram chat. You know, Christy Hard, that's one of my students. I pick on her and Victor and Brandon all the time. So put it in the Telegram chat, in the A to Z Telegram chat. All right. I bet you any amount of money. I don't bet, by the way, but if I was a betting man, I would bet you any amount of money you could take that signature trade if you have an IML team and show it to your team. I bet any amount of money you can explain that to your team. And add one indicator and kill it. And add one and kill it. Okay? So let me show you what backup order is. A backup order, like this is how I lose. Like even if I lose, I don't lose. That's why I'm so accurate. They say, well, how accurate are you? I'm 80 to 90%. All day long, twice on Sundays. Let me show you how I'm accurate, right? Where's Sheila at? Sheila. Is that her name, Sheila? Sheila, you better put that signature trade there. I ain't see your name light up yet. Maybe you did. Maybe I overlooked it.
Put it in there. I did put it in there.
I want to pick on Sheila. I just want to pick on you. Better put it in there. All right, here we go. So watch this. Even when I'm right, I'm wrong. I'm going to show you. Even when you're right, you're wrong. Or no, wait, even when you're wrong, you're right. Let me show you something. By the way, I talk like this all the time, even in person. I'm not a calm dude, okay? My nickname is Mike Chill. It's the total opposite, all right? I'm telling you. So I don't even know who put that in there. Okay, here we go. This was or EU, right? So the idea of a safety trade, of a backup order is this. Now you got to get your risk management down tight. I'm gonna show y'all this, right? So remember I told you I don't really like trading with stop losses. So your backup order is your stop loss technically. So a backup order is where you would place your stop loss at. It's like a pending order. So if I said this is just extra sauce. This is extra sauce. This is why we're gonna lose over here. Okay, this is extra sauce. So if I let's say this was realistic because this happened to me. So I had a trade here, right? I had a trade here, okay? I had a trade here, literally here, right? But I had a stop loss. This was on Wednesday. I had a stop loss like up here, okay? I had a stop loss up here. Actually, I had a trade here. Sorry, it was about right here as a sell, okay? But I had a stop loss like close in this area. It was tight. I didn't even give my trade time to mature, but it activated my stop loss, right? And so normally as a backup order, the rule is, listen, I got a market execution, which means I entered the trade here right here. But if I expect a big pullback, and I didn't know, you don't know how far it's going to pull back. The expectation is 20 to 30 pips off of the high or low. But I think I set my high. I think I set my stop loss too tight. I just did. So normally where my stop loss was at was here. I had a pending order right here, like a sell limit. That means it's going to get to this point and then it'll sell. Well, if my sell limit is really supposed to be where my stop loss at. So let's say I got a market execution at $1, right here. But my sell limit, let's say I'm 20 pips negative. My sell limit is now double what my market execution is, because I have what they call a break-even trade. So once I'm like 10 pips, let's say I was 10 pips negative. Once I'm like 5 pips ahead, I'm now at the break-even point of my first order, because this is activated and I got a double order here. Okay, so I'm now broke even on that. I didn't stay in it. I will exit out right here and keep the pending order, which activated at a better entry point up here. So now I got a bigger move with very little drawdown on this order here. So risk management is super key, and you kill it like that. That's why you don't lose. See, I just told y'all how not to lose. 80-90%. Look at Tim, bruh. Look at Tim, bruh. I lose. I'm laughing. Stop loss for what? We'll stop. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You know how? Listen, I'm in some private chat groups. Okay, I'm in some private stuff, some private telegrams, some private forums. Okay, these guys over here, they're serious. We haven't even talked about how to scale in the trades yet. I'm trying to leave that to the end, just extra. I'm trying to leave that to the end, just extra. So here's the assignment for everybody. Okay, but Tuesday need to bring this funky tail up. Here's the assignment for everybody. All right, everybody. I need you to find. I need all you peak formation traders, right? I need you to identify peak formations on Tuesdays and peak formations midweek reversals. I need you to chart it out. I need to see a picture of it. Do not inbox me the picture. Do not Dropbox me the picture. I don't want to Dropbox. What you do, I need you to post it in the chat, because I'm going to look at every last one of them, and I'm going to validate if you're right or wrong. Okay? Because I need to know where you're at. All of you multi-session traders, right? And multi-day traders. I need you to do that as well. All of you safety traders in here, I need you to do that as well. I need at least 2 or 3 charts, man, of that. Everybody, no, I need at least 3 charts from everybody. 3 charts from everybody. You can do that. That's nothing. I did that looking through here. Okay? Show me the safety trade. If you're doing a safety trade, I need an intraday safety trade, and I need the weekly cycle safety trade. If you're doing a peak formation, same thing. I need both. I need the weekly cycle and day. If you're doing the other one, I need the weekly cycle and the day. That's it. Okay? That's it. And post those. Take a screenshot of it. Save it as a JPEG file. Do whatever you need to do. You need to post that, because I need to see where you're at. All right. Now, can I let the cat out of the bag? What's the template to get the boxes? If y'all still see my screen, so you go template, FXDD with stop hunt. Okay. These are technically the boxes. All right. Then we'll go over the moving averages tomorrow, the TDI, all of that. All right. So listen, how do we modify the template? You just when you want a template, just go to indicator list, and it'll pull up the screen, and you can take stuff off, just like you take other indicators off. It's nothing. Template. And you just right click, indicator list. That's it. You can take this off. I don't care. Do what you need to do. I need everybody, if you haven't loaded the M&W identifier on there, I need you to load that. I need you to load the day, so you can have the day on there. And I need you to load the weekly lines for the high and low. We're gonna use those tomorrow. Okay, when we start putting it all together. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got enough to just kill it now. Like, you just got enough to kill it. I paid a ton of money for this training to learn it. Second thing is, what else I want to look? Now, I should say that for tomorrow. After you modify it, yeah, you save it as a template. Oh, okay, there you go. Can you repeat the homework one more time? Okay. Yes. So here we go. So the homework is on your signature trade, whether it's a weekly cycle peak formation, the day cycle, the peak formation trade, or the safety trade, or the multi-session and multi-day trade. You have to look at both time frames. You have to look at the weekly cycle and the daily cycle and I want you to pull up the charts and to identify them on there. What does R equals X mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. R in the numbers. I'm sorry. You know what, Teresa? Hey, you just messed with my math skills. I got you. My math language. That's the range count. If you want to know what the range count, that's the range count of that session. That's the high and low of the session. That's the high and low of the session. Can you get that? Is that my mom? That's the high and low of the session. Okay. That's the high and low of the session. Now, here's the other. That's my mom would say. Oh, video one. Chloe. Oh, that's my brother. Okay. Now here's the other thing. All right. Watch this. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. All right. I can make this easy for you. What if there was anybody like harmonics in here? Anybody like harmonics? Anybody? All right. There's only three harmonic patterns. That identifies these same three type of trades, and it happens on the 4-hour chart. So you can have can I let the cat out the bag? We're not gonna get into this until tomorrow. But
yeah, man, say that fire, man. Say that fire. You can't get all that fire in one night, man. Say that fire.
I just want to.
No, he might forget. Go ahead and tell it.
All right, listen. I'm gonna show you something.
Trust me, he ain't gonna forget. Cause I ain't gonna let him forget. He ain't gonna forget.
No, I'm just gonna make y'all crazy tomorrow because I got an assignment for you guys to do. So after you guys get those in, they gonna have to know, Brandon, because I gotta say this. After you get everything in, right? After you get your assignment in, I'm gonna post a video in the afternoon tomorrow, right around 2 o'clock. Right around 2 o'clock. And I'm gonna show you what to do to how to set your chart up for this. Okay? And you have to set it up this way. That's why it's important. It's gonna be a walkthrough. So it's super easy. You can't mess this up. I'm gonna do a video of it myself. So, because I'm resetting up my chart. Okay? So, all right. So yeah. Let me all right, the video include modifying time zones. 2. KG. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do that because I know I'm gonna get 1,000 questions. So we'll wait till tomorrow. One of my good friends told me to wait. All right, and Brittany looking over me like you need to wait. Okay, so here we go. How do you? Okay, the video include modifying time zone. You don't need to modify your time zone, KG. Where are you located at? You need to keep it on your Eastern Standard Time. So to get the right template to match up the broker's GMT, then your FXDD, your template is 15-minute FXDD. That's for a 15-minute chart FXDD with stop hunt. Okay, now if you're out the country, it may be a little different. So if you're out the country, you need to let me know. Okay? You let me know so I can show you how to do that and set that up. All right? If you're out the country. So, okay. So if you're outside the U.S. All right, I'm going to bed. So make sure everybody do that, including you, Shantae. Including you, Shantae. Shantae, I need to see it. All right. So, Stephanie, real quick. Stephanie in California, I love you. So here we go. You just right-click template and FXDD. That's how you get the boxes. All right. Now, the boxes will not show up on like the stop hunt boxes will not. Make sure you put stop hunt. will not show up on commodities, indices, or cryptocurrency. So gold, silver, oil, platinum, indices, US 30, NASDAQ 100, or cryptocurrencies. The boxes will not show up. Okay, and those in the cryptocurrency, not the cryptocurrencies, but the commodities open up at a different time frame than some of these indices opening up at a different time frame. So the box is going to be a little bit off from your daily marker. And that's fine. It's no big deal. To show you where open. All right. So now I am out of here. I hope we got some good things on it. And I'll have a review, just a brief overview at 3 Central Time tomorrow. Just a really brief. It shouldn't last no more than an hour. So that's for the people who do not get. You can save them. So that's for the people who do not get this. If you missed it and you just don't get it. Now, does anybody got any questions before I exit off? Anybody? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Unmute yourself.
Good night, Michael.
Oh, good night. Good night, Steph. All right, I guess now. I'm out. 3, 2, 1, I'm gone.
Mike,
Yeah. So what's up?
can you post it before 2? Because I have to be at work at 2, so I won't have time to do the assignment.
Yeah. Well, okay, Brittany. Just for you. I got you.
Thank you.
I'll post it. I'll post it at about 11 o'clock. 11 Standard Time. St. Louis now. All right. Coach, what's up, Coach? What's up, Coach? I see Coach Macon in the building. What's up? Yeah, Pat. There you go.